Well, good evening. I'm Duan. I'm here along with Jennifer and Keith, and we're here for Experience Mid-Valley Fellowship, kind of our weekly drop-in on what's happening in support programs on Tuesday night. And so tonight we're actually doing an all-group lesson with everyone in all the programs on the topic of overcoming fear. And this is a lesson that we developed a few years ago because there was realized that this is a huge issue for people, and so it's something that we needed to step into. And so we've done that. And so these two are here actually to talk a little bit about how the issue of fear how they've interacted with fear in their own process, and maybe even how that lesson has been helpful to them. But so Keith, you were going to tell a little bit about how you've interacted with the
fear.
topic of fear. Yeah.
Fear for me has always been the fear of never being enough, never being successful. At an early age, my father said that I would never amount to anything, and that has always just stuck with me. And my fears has also stemmed from being abused as a child, and the fear that I would always, I would never have any purpose but to please others in that fashion. Mm-hmm. The fear of being tormented, of holding those secrets, and afraid that if anyone ever found out, then how I would be judged. God has allowed me to present myself in a way now that I can talk to anyone about the things that have happened in my life. God has given me strength, and He's let me know that I am successful. I am worth something in this earth. He gave me a purpose. And right now, I believe part of my purpose is to be here at Mid-Valley Fellowship, helping others to conquer their fears and to heal from their past traumas.
Mm-hmm. That's beautiful. Yeah, that place of how God brings in redemption in places of brokenness and wounding and trauma, and really takes that and redeems, and also then allows us to serve other people and to walk alongside. So that's beautiful. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. What about you, Jennifer?
Yeah, I have a story of overcoming fear as well. God has worked a mighty work in my life. I have spent the first 4 decades of my life or so driven by fear, fear of being abused, or fear of being raped or attacked, and fear of men especially, and through the services here at Mid-Valley Fellowship, and just relationship with Christ and relationship in community, and especially relationship with godly men, I have come to the place of experiencing safety and feeling loved, and then also being able to give extra love and joy to men and to women, as a place of just overflowing rather than being isolated and tucked in and fearful of being in relationship with people. So,
Yeah. It's another great picture of just like the enemy wanting to steal away something, which is healthy relationship, wanting to steal that away, and sort of putting fear in the place that sort of hinders that, and so God redeeming that, and kind of opening the door to more. And so we're looking forward to that being true with our participants tonight as well, that as we engage in this topic, and I have my own stories of fear, certainly, that I've navigated through. I'll be sharing a little bit about that tonight, and that certainly even that it's a journey, right? Yeah. That we don't sort of reach a destination of like, oh, all my fear is gone and I never have any fear again. It's like, no, that it tends to continue to come up, but we have those tools and those ways to navigate and to overcome. And so that's why the lesson is called Overcoming Fear. Now, originally the lesson was just called Fear, which seemed kind of like it wasn't quite the point we were going after. So we changed it to Overcoming Fear, because that's what we want to walk alongside people in doing. One of the cool things that we're doing this week, actually, and it's not quite ready yet, but starting tomorrow, is you'll actually be able to download a copy of the lesson Overcoming Fear off our website for free. We're going to do that for about a week. So you can go check that out. We'll drop a link in this post as well, so you can go check that out. Not quite yet. You'll have to wait till tomorrow. But we wanted to, because we want other people to also walk through this process of being able to overcome, and that ultimately we want people to encounter freedom, and so not be bound by fear. So anyway, so that's a little bit of what we're doing tonight. Again, this is a huge spiritual battle that the enemy wants to keep us trapped in places of fear. And so as you're thinking about us tonight, if you'll be praying for us and praying with us as we're walking alongside the participants and helping them encounter God in those places of fear and really to find freedom. And so that's what we're pressing towards tonight. So we value your prayers as always. Encourage you to share this video if you've been encouraged a little bit by kind of these short stories of what God's done. Share this post with other people and let them know about it too. And again, check in tomorrow and you'll be able to download the Overcoming Fear lesson for yourself and walk through it maybe with someone else, or it's a great tool to be able to walk through. So thanks for dropping in, and we'll see you next time.